I can predict if someone will cheat just by watching them for 5 minutes, and these are the signs that give them away every single time. Yup, you heard me right. But here's what's actually crazy, my friends. Everyone thinks they'd never cheat, but the majority of cheaters said the exact same thing before they did it. What if I told you that cheating isn't random? There are 7 warning signs that predict it with scary accuracy. Look, I promise I'm not here to make you paranoid about your relationship. But cheating doesn't just happen out of nowhere. There's always a trail of breadcrumbs leading up to it. Because honestly, these red flags are more obvious than a flashing neon sign. But somehow people still miss them. Bruh, I've seen more relationship disasters than a reality TV producer. Yup, Jerry Springer ain't got nothing on me. And trust me, after studying this stuff, I'm basically a relationship forensic scientist. Except instead of solving murders, I'm solving the mystery of why people think texting their ex at 2 AM is just being friendly. Yeah, sure. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you want more relationship reality checks that might save your sanity, and drop a comment if you've ever been cheated on, please. It will make us feel better about our own love life. Anyways, here we go. Warning sign number 1, they're boundary surfing. You know that person who says it's just harmless flirting while practically writing poetry to their co-worker? Yeah, that's not flirting. That's auditioning for a side piece. It starts innocently enough. Oh, Sarah from accounting just gets my sense of humour. Really? Because last I checked, your sense of humour involved dad jokes and memes about cats. But suddenly Sarah thinks you're the next Kevin Hart. Suspicious as they'll justify it with classics like, we're just friends, or you're being paranoid. But if you have to defend a friendship that hard, maybe it's not just a friendship. Maybe it's a friendship with benefits that haven't been activated yet. Warning sign number 2, the secret phone Olympics. Their phone has more security than Fort Knox. Face down, password protected, and they guard it like it contains nuclear launch codes. They used to leave their phone everywhere, now it's surgically attached to their hand. They take it to the bathroom, to bed, probably to their own funeral if they could, and God forbid you accidentally see a notification. They'll snatch that phone faster than a seagull stealing your beach sandwich. It's just work stuff, they say. At 11 PM on a Sunday? Right. Warning sign number 3, they've got selective hearing. All of a sudden, they've got superhuman hearing for everything, except feelings. You whisper, I might order pizza, and they're like, extra cheese, right? But say, can we talk about our relationship? Boom, full Helen Keller. Excuse me, sir, you can hear a DoorDash ping in your sleep, but not me crying next to you, please. Warning sign number 4, you're roommates, not lovers. So, you live together, but emotionally, you're in separate dimensions. You share a bed, a Wi-Fi password, and a fridge full of resentment. He knows your Hulu login, but not your love language. Your relationship has less intimacy than a business meeting. At least in business meetings, people make eye contact with each other. Am I right, people, or am I right? Warning, sign number 5. The validation vampire. They're suddenly fishing for compliments from everyone except you. The barista, the gym trainer, that random person who liked their Instagram story from 2019. When someone stops seeking validation from their partner and starts collecting it from strangers like Pokemon cards, that's a red flag parade. They'll spend 20 minutes perfecting a selfie for Instagram, but can't be bothered to tell you that you look nice. They're getting their ego stroked by everyone except the person they're supposed to be in love with. Warning, sign number 6, the great communication shutdown. Remember when you guys used to talk for hours? Now getting them to share their day is like pulling teeth from a very uncooperative shark. They've gone from sharing everything to sharing nothing. Their emotional availability has left the building and forgot to leave a forwarding address. It's like they've put their emotions in witness protection. Everything is fine, good, or whatever. You're dating a human magic 8-ball, except less helpful and way more frustrating. Warning sign number 7, they're running from intimacy, like it's contagious. The closer you try to get, the faster they sprint in the opposite direction. You suggest a deep conversation, they suddenly remember they need to reorganise their whole closet. Here's the thing, my friends. Some people are so terrified of real intimacy that they'll sabotage a good relationship just to prove they're still independent. It's like emotional self-destruction with extra steps. Here is the real tea, people, and why this actually happens. Most cheating isn't about the other person being irresistible. It's about someone feeling emotionally starved, validation hungry, or scared of the vulnerability that real love requires. They're not falling for someone else. They're falling away from the hard work that real relationships require. It's like choosing fast food over a home-cooked meal. Satisfying in the moment, regrettable later. And here's the kicker. The grass isn't actually greener on the other side. It's just different grass, and eventually they'll have to mow that lawn too. But by then, they've already burned down the garden they had. Really quick side note, my friends. If you cheated, emotionally checked out, or accidentally liked your ex's thirst trap at 2:17 AM, while your current partner was crying in the other room. You're not going to fix that with a half-assed apology and a sad little emoji. But you can start crawling toward forgiveness by sending some dang fresh flowers. That's right. Click our affiliate link below and send the biggest, most dramatic, apology-scented bouquet you can afford. You messed up. You need to own up. Now it's time to emotionally DoorDash some growth. Flowers won't erase the damage, but they might buy you enough time to figure out how to stop being the villain in their healing journey. Support your growth era and our little channel at the same time. You're welcome, my friends. Anyways, back to your regular programming. So, how do you actually affair-proof your relationship? First, know yourself. What are your weak spots? Are you the type who craves constant validation? Do you run when things get real? Be honest, your relationship depends on it. If you're the type who needs constant praise, acknowledge that. If you're scared of commitment, own it. You can't fix what you won't admit exists. Second, communicate like your relationship's life depends on it, because it does. Those needs you're not expressing, they don't disappear. They just find other outlets. Stop expecting your partner to be a mind reader. They're not Professor X and you're not telepathic. Use your words like the grown adult you pretend to be on your taxes. Third, create emotional safety. If your partner can't tell you they're feeling disconnected without you losing your mind, guess what? They'll tell someone else. And we all know how that is going to go. If they've already cheated and now you're one bad text away from burning it all down, hold up. Before you change the locks and go crazy, click the link below from our favourite Save Your Marriage course. Mend the Marriage is like relationship rehab without the overpriced therapist, and it does really help, a lot. If there's even a chance to fix this mess, this guide will show you how. No begging, no drama, just strategy. Click it, read it, save the marriage, or at least stop the emotional freefall. It's very important to make your relationship a safe space for honesty, even when the honesty hurts, because the alternative is finding out the truth from someone else's Instagram story. And finally, protect your relationship like it's your Netflix password. Don't put yourself in situations where, oops, I accidentally caught feelings becomes a possibility. Look, I'm not saying every relationship with these signs is doomed, but I'm saying that ignoring them is like ignoring smoke and being surprised by the fire. The good news, recognizing these patterns early means you can either fix what's broken or save yourself from becoming someone's cautionary tale. The bad news, if you recognize any of these signs and your stomach just dropped, don't panic, but do something about it. Your future self will thank you. And if you're sitting there thinking, none of this applies to me, my relationship is perfect, congratulations, Karen. You're either genuinely lucky or living in denial.
Thanks for watching Date or Detonate.